Happy Founders Day, sisters. I am Tracy Lepart, National President of Theta Phi Alpha. Today I speak to you from Michigan, state of Theta Phi Alpha's founding in 1912 and my home state. By now, you have had chapter or association meetings, new member education, social gatherings, all virtually. While we cannot physically gather, we will still come together. I see chapters continuing philanthropic activities that can be done from home, and sisters reaching out to check on each other, even those they may have lost touch with. To our seniors who are not able to finish their college career as they expected, we feel your disappointment. And know that you will use it to ensure an amazing experience for those sisters who come after you. To our national officers who are handling the changes in their own lives while making time for our chapters and our sisters, we recognize and commend your service. To our staff, thank you. To our medical professionals and first responders, especially our members who serve in those roles, thank you for your sacrifices. Time with your loved ones in the security of home, as well as risking your own health for all of us. I ask you to please stay home. If you must go out, please make sure to follow the recommendations to protect yourself. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Use the tools that are available to connect with each other because we are better together. Today, we will celebrate together.
Please join me in saying the Creed of Theta Phi Alpha. Justice to each fellow man, wisdom in each deed and plan, loyalty to every friend, faith that sorrow can transcend, truth to God and truth to self, honor valued over wealth. This is the creed that in us lies, the creed of loyal Theta Phis. The white rose for its purity, the sapphire blue for loyalty, the compass for its needle sure that holds our course firm and secure, the silver for a precious faith that knows no end, not even death. This is the creed that in us lies, the creed of loyal Theta Phis.
Welcome to Founders Day 2020. On this day, we come to celebrate the founding of Theta Phi Alpha. This Founders Day celebration, usually held on or close to April 30th, as Theta Phi Alphas everywhere gather to celebrate the fraternity's birth.
As we celebrate the most special day of the fraternity's year, it is a tradition that the national president address the fraternity by issuing a Founders Day proclamation. We will now hear again from our president, Tracy Lepart.
Sisters, it is tradition that we come together to celebrate the founding of Theta Phi Alpha at the University of Michigan on August 30th, 1912. Our founders positively impacted the Michigan landscape in creating a home for Catholic women at a public university where none existed. We recall with gratitude our founders for envisioning a sisterhood and making it a reality. Since 1912, we have seen much change. In 1919, we became a national organization with the additions of Beta, Gamma, Delta, and Epsilon chapters. Zeta chapter at Indiana University followed in 1920 and celebrates the centennial of their chartering in May. As our fraternity has grown from north to south, east to west, with each new chapter and alumni association, collegian and alumna, there has been an opportunity for the advancement of the ideals of Theta Phi Alpha. Simply put, we are better together. Through the 108 years of Theta Phi Alpha's existence, we have experienced wonderful triumphs. Through the grace of St. Catherine of Siena, we learned to endure when it was required. Time and again, our members have been called to action to support the growth and progress of Theta Phi Alpha. Anna Rose Kimpel, Zeta, past national president, wrote in her 1941 President's Message, "Let us repay in some measure the gifts of faith, education, and friendship that are ours, so that Theta Phi Alpha of the future may find new joys in traveling the road of service that shall bring its own reward." We have always been evolving in order to survive and thrive. Change is not easy. While uncomfortable, weathering change together is, in many ways, what makes it possible for us to celebrate Theta Phi Alpha's 108th day of sisterhood today. Individually, we cannot accomplish much, but together we can conquer anything. Together we can make a difference. This is what our founders wanted. This is what Theta Phi Alpha is all about. This is what Theta Phis can do, shared Teresa M. Primish-Kinch, Alpha Epsilon, past national president, during the 1992 National Convention. As Catherine Procuput-Gaber, Alpha Pi, past national president, wrote in her 2012 Proclamation, in celebrating the fraternity centennial, we pause to give thanks to all those who have gathered on these occasions before us, whose love for fraternity and unwavering zeal paved the road upon which we now stand. Theta Phi Alpha has weathered war, disease, a changing world, terrorist attacks, and natural disasters. Theta Phi Alpha has emerged stronger, healthier, and more determined to be what our founders first intended, a place where like-minded women could gather. Together we have, time and time again, demonstrated the capacity to achieve greatness that is unparalleled. Stand together, Theta Phi Alpha sisters, to celebrate our anniversary, to celebrate the bonds of sisterhood that connect us, each to each, all the way to our beloved founders. Together, using the compass of fraternity, we will go forth to achieve new levels of success that will set a course for generations to follow. With the vision of our founders and their ideals in our hearts and minds, we will continue to change and grow in our common interest of Theta Phi Alpha. And we will persevere, as Theta Phi Alphas have done since 1912, in an ever-loyal, everlasting fashion. Happy Founders Day, Theta Phi Alpha.
I would now like to introduce Angela Zabala-Palmer, National Ritual Marshal, who will take us through the Founders Ceremony, Transmission of Light, and Roll Call.
We are here to honor those who called Theta Phi Alpha into being, whose ideals, love of scholarly achievement, and large friendship reached all over our country to bring together women who hold these ideals and are bound by a deep pledge to perpetuate them. Theta Phi Alpha was born in 1912 at the University of Michigan in the hearts of Amelia McSweeney, Dorothy Coey Phelan, Katrina Coey Ward, Mildred Conley, Selma Gildy, Otelia Luke-Twice O'Hara, Camilla Ryan Sutherland, Helen Ryan Quinlan, May C. Ryan, Eva Stroh Bauer Everson. Under the kindly spiritual guidance of Bishop Edward D. Kelly. We are proud of the heritage which we have received from Theta Phi Alpha's founders. These candles signify the spirit of our fraternity, a light of faith, love, and inspiration, which they handed us through our charter members. Our charter members accepted the trust of keeping it lit in all its beauty and passing it on in turn to our alumni. The alumni receive the light, cherish it, and keep it alive even after the old ties of college are broken. The trust next descends to the collegians, to guard during those difficult but golden years of college. They accept the trust for the future. No easy trust, for the light must be passed on carefully and wisely. The collegians now pass it to the new members. those invited to membership but as yet uninitiated. Theirs is the serious task, to be worthy of the trust reposed in them, and of the fraternal bond into which they will be received. The responsibility will be theirs to pass on the light. We have recalled to our minds the founders of Theta Phi Alpha, in honor of whom we are here. The Theta Phi Alpha Foundation was formed in order to aid and to promote the scholastic excellence of women initiated into Theta Phi Alpha fraternity, as well as other educational and charitable purposes. Since its founding, the Theta Phi Alpha Foundation has awarded scholarships each year to deserving sisters. The Foundation Roll Call is a special roll call recognizing each sister by the year that she was initiated. The traditions of Theta Phi Alpha state that a Theta Phi Alpha contributes a monetary donation in celebration of each year of membership to the Theta Phi Alpha Foundation on Founders Day. On this Founders Day, we ask that you continue to generously support the efforts of the Foundation and donate during our celebration. We ask that each sister donate at least $1 for each Founders Day since her initiation into Theta Phi Alpha. At the conclusion of our celebration, Leslie Irvin Trahant, Chairman of the Theta Phi Alpha Foundation, will explain in further detail how sisters can make their Founders Day roll call contributions. At this point in our Founders Day ceremony, additional rituals can be performed when needed. These include the ritual for installation of officers, the ritual for Sapphire Circle, and the ritual for Diamond Circle. The ritual for Sapphire Circle is conducted if members who have been initiated for 50 or more years are present. The ritual for Diamond Circle is conducted if any members are present who have been initiated for 75 years or more. Though we cannot celebrate these sisters in person, we continue to look to them as a symbol of commitment and faithfulness. A complete list of all of this year's Sapphire and Diamond Circle sisters can be found on our website. I would like to introduce Kristen Windishausen Henkenius, Board of Trustees, who will speak a bit about our Senior Service Awards.
Most of our awards are local, given by our own chapter. The Senior Service Award is presented by National Theta Phi Alpha. It is awarded on the basis of scholarship, leadership, character, and citizenship. If a chapter thinks one of its seniors is outstanding on these points, it nominates her to the National Board of Trustees, which reviews her record and votes to determine her worthiness. Chapter advisors are working with their chapters to present these awards. The complete list of the 2020 Senior Service Award recipients will be announced in June.
Thank you for sharing this celebration with us. Today and every day, I am grateful for the courage of our founders, the resilience of our members, and all of your support for this wonderful organization. Let's use that courage, resilience, and support as we make our way forward.
And now, let us close by singing White Rose of Theta Phi Alpha, led by our National Song Chairman, Megan Graff, in honor of our founders.
White rose of Theta Phi Alpha, great the love we bear for thee. Be to us a symbol of friendship, sisterhood, and loyalty. Rose so white, haunt us with your fragrance. Let it e'er bring memories in days to come. 'Twill bind us more closely in Theta Phi Alpha Fraternity.
Hi, I'm Leslie Trahant, Chairman of the Theta Phi Alpha Foundation. Thank you for joining today's online Founders Day ceremony. Celebrating this way is a bit different, but we are very fortunate to have various ways to gather as sisters. There are several ways to make your roll call contribution as mentioned during the ceremony. You can donate online at thetaphialpha.org/donate or go directly to thetaphialphafoundation.org. You can also donate by visiting our foundation's Facebook page, and of course, we are glad to accept checks sent through the mail to the national office. The importance of keeping the tradition of donating to our foundation has never been more crucial. Many of our sisters are in financial distress due to the current situation and have applied for relief grants and scholarships from the foundation. Presenting educational and leadership opportunities to our chapters is drastically changing. And of course, Camp Friendship, Glen Mary, and the house that Theta Phi Alpha built are still in need of our continued support. If you are able, please support these efforts by donating today. This is a time to take care of yourself and to take care of others. A time for those of us who can to support our sisters who are in need. Thank you all so much. Happy Founders Day, sisters.
I want to take a moment now to recognize our chapters and emerging chapters and the advisors who support them for how well you've come together through this difficult time. We've seen your character, we've seen your resolve, we've seen your spirit, and ultimately, we've seen your sisterhood, and it's inspiring to all of us. Know that we will continue to try to support your needs now and in the future. We are in this together.
Hi sisters, my name is Lauren Sveckello, and I'm the National Vice President Alumni for Theta Phi Alpha. We're all spending a little bit more time home nowadays. Maybe you've fallen out of touch with us, or haven't been connected to Theta Phi Alpha in a while. We would love to reconnect with you and engage with you. Please follow us on one of our many social media channels, or visit our website at www.thetaphialpha.org. We would love to connect with you with sisters in your area, or connect you with sisters around the country. Please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay connected. We hope to celebrate with you soon, hopefully in person. And don't forget, we are always ever loyal, everlasting.